All right, welcome back here to Big Blue 365. Um, I'm going to run down a little bit of Kentucky football. I hadn't seen y'all since the Citrus Bowl. Well, I'll even give you a little bit of recap. So we lost Benny Snell. That's only like really early entry. We lost. But we got AJ Rose, Cavassier Smoke, Chris Rodriguez to fill his shoes. Uh, we'll see. I think AJ Rose is more than capable. Cavassier Smoke, he looked good when a few times we saw him last year, especially the Louisville game. Chris Rodriguez, he didn't look terrible. It's a new year. Hopefully they learned a little bit last year, and we'll see how that goes. We need to see a little more out of Terry Wilson this year. But I hear he's worked on his throwing, and it's still up to Eddie Grant to put him in position to throw the ball. Of course, talk is be more balanced on offense. Defense, it's just we just need to hold fort, hold serve there. But so defensive side, we lost Josh Allen, the whole secondary, D West, Chris Westry, Derek Beatty, Lonnie Johnson. So we'll have to see. Devontae Robinson, is out for the year now. What was it, a quad? I think it was. I'm a truck driver, guys, so I kind of forget injuries. I know he's out for the year. Also on the offense, we have CJ. We lost CJ Conrad. We're gonna miss his blocking. But we got Justin Riggs still. We got Brandon Bates, and I'm missing the other guy's name. He's also, I can't exactly remember, but I'm not perfect, guys. But I think we're poised to have another good year. Defensive wise, we were returning pretty much everybody, except our DBs and Josh Allen. Good news, or I guess bad news in secondary, is we really haven't seen anybody else. You hear a lot of stuff about them, doing good in practice, but we ain't really seen them in game a whole lot because we don't blow teams out, which is why that's why I get so frustrated with the way Stoops and Grant do things. I really believe that sometimes we could just go ahead and keep our foot on the pedal and blow these teams out. So like this year, we just lost all of our whole DBs, all four of them last year to the NFL. Now we can use them. Now we know what we have this year in the secondary. Good news is, at the same time, like teams like Toledo and Eastern Michigan, maybe Florida, really ain't gonna know who to pick on, who not to pick on. They're gonna try to pick on all of them. But secondary is our biggest question mark. The other one is who's going to replace Josh Allen. We had a freshman coming in out of Louisville, and I know we have two of them coming in, but it's all we just gotta see. I think our defense is going to be all right. Our linebackers, Cash Daniels. We lost Jordan Jones. So we got DeAndre Square. So we'll just see how that goes. I think we'll be all right. Other than that, let's go ahead and get started. First game, obviously, is Toledo. I don't know a whole lot about them. I know they're in the MAC, I think it is. I I haven't done no research on this. I'm just doing a video. But I truly believe I'll even give you the toss-up games. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and give you the games that I think are definite wins. I think all 4 of our non-conference games are wins. Not even close. I think Toledo and Eastern Michigan give us a little bit of a trouble first halves. But I think we pull away in the second half. Tennessee Martin. I think we by that. I mean, Tennessee Martin and Louisville are the last 2 games of the year. I think by that time we kind of know who we are and who we're not. So we'll see. But so I think we win all 4 of those games. So that means out of the other 8 games, we need at least 2 wins to be bowl eligible. I'm just going to tell y'all right now, I believe that a lot of these people who think Kentucky's going to fall off and last year was a fluke are wrong. I actually do believe that we're going to hang real tight with everybody in the SEC. So those are my 4 definite wins, non-conference. I'm also just going to go ahead and tell you right now, we're winning at Vandy, and we're beating Tennessee. Those are my definite. I don't see us losing no way. So there's our 6. So that gives me 6 other games. I'm going to go ahead and give y'all my definite losses. Well, I've only got 1 definite loss. I think we lose to Georgia. And I think we're going to be closer. A lot of these videos I've seen have us losing to Georgia by, 14 to 20 points. I mean, people probably, the spread might be 28. Depending on how we're doing that, in the season. Me personally, I think we're going to keep it closer. It just all depends on our secondary. I think our secondary is our weak spot this year. What we got to see. We just got to figure it out. So with that being said, as I said, we're going to beat Vandy and Tennessee. And definitely lost Georgia. So I got it as a 6-1 right now. The Florida game, it's at our house. I think it's our time to start a streak. I'm not very impressed with Florida still. Felipe Frank's been running his mouth saying they're going to hang 50 points on everybody. I don't see Florida doing too good this year. Me personally, I think Kentucky's going to pull this one off, pull it out the same way we did last year, kind of the same way we did the year before when we lost. Another close game. I think Kentucky gets the job done. Then that would bring us to 7-1. Mississippi State is that Mississippi State. One thing we know about Mark Stoops and Kentucky, when we go down there, those cowbells drive us nuts. I'm just gonna tell you right now, I think we do pull out a win here. I just don't think Mississippi State. I think Mississippi State's trending the wrong way, and I kind of agree with Uncle Lou. I don't really see Mississippi State being relevant for a while, and actually getting rid of that coach. So I don't see much coming out of that. Which brings us at South Carolina. We haven't lost to South Carolina in 5 years. We have a 5-game winning streak against them. I'm pretty sure it's 5. 100%. But I would love to say that this is a bad game for us. It's our second road game. And I could actually say we're going to lose Mississippi State because that's our first true road game of the year. I just think Mississippi State's not that good. And that's why I think we're going to win that one. But South Carolina here, you got Jake Bentley, who hasn't beat us. Deebo Samuel's gone. Their running game is seems to be their biggest question mark this year. I think Kentucky's going to lose to South Carolina this year. I think that streak ends. and that would bring us to 7-2, which would bring it. Also, I think that gives us our first bye week. It does. That brings us to our first bye week before coming at home to Arkansas. I'm just gonna tell you right now, I should have put this in my guaranteed wins. I don't think there's a way Arkansas beats us this year. I think we kind of steamroll. So, with that being said, that brings us to 8-1. And also, that's that Georgia game. I already said it's definite loss. We got Missouri at home and Kelly Bryant. Dual threat quarterbacks have always kind of killed Kentucky. And second string quarterbacks. Those two quarterbacks that killed Kentucky. I'm just going to say I think we lose Missouri at home this year. I'm usually one of them that says we ain't going to lose a home game. But I think Missouri is a game we're going to lose. With Kelly Bryant's good. And I ain't going to take nothing away from him. Everybody knows he can run, but he's out to prove that he can pass this year. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and bring us down to 8-2. Which then brings us up to another bye week. And I said we're going to beat Tennessee and Vandy, so that ends my... I actually missed something somewhere. Otherwise, I just picked us to go 10-2. I actually think Kentucky's going to be 10-2, 9-3. I think the other game that Kentucky could lose, obviously, is the Mississippi State game. I think Mississippi State and South Carolina are the other two guaranteed loss. Could go either way. Both being on the road. I got us losing Missouri and Georgia. Other than that, guys, that's all I got for y'all. I'm just gonna go ahead and go on a limb and say we go 9-3. I'm just gonna go ahead. I said South Carolina. We lose to South Carolina, Missouri. Yes, 9-3, and Georgia. So there's my 9-3. That's all I got for y'all today. I know this is kind of bad. I'm going to try to do a pretty good job here. But anyways, if you ain't already done so, click the subscribe button, hit the like button, share it with your friends. I'm just here trying to support Kentucky. And we'll see how I do this year. I want to say I said 9-3 last year. And we ended up going 10-3. I may have said 10-2. But I was pretty close. I didn't go back and look at it like Uncle Lou did. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Peace.